Today I want to show you how I set up PhpStorm from scratch to be clean and minimalistic in 5 minutes. It's definitely just my own opinion. You don't need to set up your IDE like this, but it works very well for me. Let's start with hiding all toolbars. Everything I do in PhpStorm is either by using keyboard shortcuts or by using the actions menu. So I really don't need all these buttons cluttering my view. Next, I'm going to install a light theme. And say what you want about it. Light themes are scientifically better for your eyes. Now, you might like dark themes better because they are cool or fancy. But I prefer to spare my eyes as much as possible. I still have a couple of decades to go in front of a computer screen, so I take that into account. You can also see an increased font size, increased line height. If you want to use this particular color scheme, I'll share a link in the description. One thing I like to do is to fold my code by default, so that when I open up a class, I only see the meta definitions and not their bodies. Again, I use my keyboard for navigation and to open and close folds. It's a workflow that I really started liking a couple of years ago. I also hide code folding outlines because I find it just add noise. Next, I place my tabs at the bottom of my screen. I don't know why exactly, but it feels way more natural and out of my way for me. You could choose to hide them altogether, but I like some kind of visual cue still about which file I'm working in. So now let's talk about the file sidebar over here. Some people move it to the right so that they can show and hide it without their code jumping around. But the little known feature is that PhpStorm has an undocked mode for every pane, including the file sidebar. And it allows you to open and close the sidebar without code jumping around. Also, you can use the navigation bar as an alternative to the file sidebar if you prefer an even cleaner look. Next, let's go in distraction-free mode. And I like this mode because it aligns my code more in the center of my screen. Now, by default, it hides file tabs, but you can show them again if you want to. And finally, I like to use file scopes to group related files, like for example, source code, resource files, and database migrations. You can define a pattern for those files and give them colors in the sidebar and tabs, which really helps to easily navigate between files. And so that's about it. My PhpStorm setup in less than 5 minutes. Again, I know it's very opinionated. I just wanted to share this with you because maybe you learned a thing or two that can help improve your workflow as well. Thanks for watching. Comment, like, subscribe. You know what to do. Until next time.